So we've been talking about the three gremlins that can hijack your end of year goals as we're running up to this end of year mastermind that's starting on December 5th. I hope you'll join us. But there are three gremlins, okay? There's overcommitment, there's overwhelm, and then, of course, there's not asking for help. Today, we're going to talk about overwhelm. And one indication that you are overwhelmed is not just feeling stuck, but that your brain is experiencing brain fog. And brain fog is that feeling that you have that maybe everything is just kind of moving in slow motion, even though you have so much coming at you and you can't focus, you can't think straight. And then you're probably, if you are producing, you're not producing your best work. Overwhelm typically is a result of overcommitment. It can also just be that you're drinking from a fire hose. And at the end of the year, a lot of this happens because we have so much coming at us in life and in work. And we have to figure out how to deal with it. And for some of us, we just get stuck and we just get frozen. What do you do? Well, I had a mentor once say that in life you have crystal balls and rubber balls. And this is a way to prioritize. Ask yourself, what is the crystal ball? And that crystal ball is something that if you drop it, it will break. The rubber balls, if you drop them, they'll bounce back. This is an exercise in prioritization. And you need to be able to decide what you can let go of that will eventually bounce back. And if those things that you let go of and break, they could totally mess up you and your loved ones or your colleagues' life or business. Prioritize based on what's going on. The other thing is, if you've got clutter around you, find a way to declutter. And, we're going to talk about getting help. Sometimes the mere idea of cleaning up your space is overwhelming because you're already overwhelmed. Think about getting some help in organizing or cleaning up your space. And then clean up what's in your head. You can have clutter in your mind. And sometimes that just means leaving a space, getting some exercise. Maybe you also need to tweak your diet. There are certain foods that are not so good for you that can cause brain fog. Overwhelm is something that gets professionals and leaders stuck. If you can recognize it first, call it what it is, then you can deal with it. Prioritize and declutter.